Hear me?
Yes, yes, I'm able to. Are you able to listen?
I'm able to hear you. Can you hear me now?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, fine. Thank you. We can wait for a few minutes more and then we can allow everybody. I'm putting them everyone on waiting list now.
Okay.
Waiting list 1 second. I'm just make a co-host now. Okay. So we can wait for 5 more minutes and then we can start allowing everyone.
Okay. Three people are entered the waiting room, right? So totally.
Everybody, we can allow them by 6 p.m. Okay.
Okay. Okay. 2 minutes more. Yeah.
By 6 p.m. Yeah. That
2 minutes.
is it.
Yeah.
I'm just turning on live capture now.
Okay. Is it live streaming, Sri?
Yeah, it is already live streaming in YouTube.
YouTube. Okay.
Okay, so everybody can see that. I will share the link with you 2 minutes.
Sure. Sure.
By 6 p.m. Okay.
Okay. Okay. 2 minutes more. Yeah. 2 minutes. Yeah. There's a echo is coming, Sri.
Yeah, 1 second. I'm sharing it. I'm just turning on live capture now.
Okay. Is it live streaming, Sri?
And I think I'm following everyone right now.
Okay.
Got meet everyone. Okay. Hi to everyone. Hi, hello
Hi,
everyone.
everyone.
Hello, how are you? I'm following everyone right now.
Okay.
Okay, fine. So I think we can wait for 5 more minutes and then we can chat in. Okay? Yeah. Okay. Let's wait for it. Hi, Chaitanya.
Hello, how are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing good too. Thank you. Nice to see you.
Nice to meet you too. Let's wait for 5 more minutes and then we can chat it. We can wait for 5 minutes more and then we can chat it. I'm waiting for more people to join us right now. Okay?
Sure.
Thank you. Thank you. Hello, good evening to everyone. So I think this is the fourth review session happening after a long time. Maybe we are actually conducting a lot of programs, including first review, second review, and third review. We focused on different genres. The one is the landscape, the other is the portrait, and different field. Right now, we are the fourth review session happening today, especially for MPB Learning Camp members. I would like to thank you everyone for coming over. We do have another mentor, Vasanti. She will be introducing about our community. Thank you, Vasanti, for joining us today.
Thank you, Sri.
Thank you.
Hi, and a wonderful Sunday evening to you all. I think this is going to be a very useful learning session of a participant who watches this as well. To start this wonderful session, there are endless ways to challenge ourselves with photography. We can always learn something new, something better. There is no shortage of new techniques, genres, inspiration by seeing the other photographs and workshops to take in more information. And I know there is still so much for us to learn and try out. Every picture is a challenge. It's like a puzzle that we get to solve. How do I use and how do we use and how we learn to capture the moment in time is a more powerful way making how the viewers view the image. One such learning module that we Madras photo bloggers have come up with this is reviewing your images. We look what is working and what could be improved, and regardless of whose image is being reviewed, the entire person or the participants who are there who have attending this who have submitted the image both benefits. I would suggest the participants kindly pay attention till the end of this review session for everyone's best understanding. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Vasanti, for joining today's session. Thank you for introduction about the review session here. I want to, I would like to have a few things to discuss. Today it's going to be very interactive. I want everyone to come forward and give your valuable thoughts. That is very important. So I believe it is not going to be one-way communication. I believe it is very important to have communication with everyone. I want to have to come forward, share your opinion. It is not going to be like, okay, just listening at all. We need your opinion, we need your thought, we need the clarity, why did you do it and all that. So it's going to be more like a very interactive session. So I want to keep everybody have some knowledge, some idea why they have thought in that perspective. It is very important. Okay. So I'm not going to give you have to do this and all that. We give a suggestion, we give an idea whether it can be done that way. It may be helpful for you to improve your photography. That's it. So I think some people can suggest also. You're open to have a discussion. Thank you everyone for joining today's session. I really appreciate your time for coming over. And I'm planning to share my screen right now. 2 minutes.
Whose first image are we reviewing now? Ankita, is it coming in the order or?
Yes. Now we can go with a random name here. So we do have 8 name today. So we have a name. I hope everybody is present today here. Ankita, Arun, Jaychan, and Ram Balaji, Richi Manikandan, Sanjay, Shivani,
I think
and
Rishi is not there.
you have sent it to us. I'm not sure whether you have. I think we have shortlisted the images. Maybe I'm not sure about it. I have to check it out whether we have received it here today. Because when did you send? May I know about it? When did you send?
Me?
No, no. I think Rishi has not joined, Sri. Rishi has not joined the session.
Okay, I think we have shortlisted these names based on the gender. We have a plan for actually we are shortlisting based on the entries. We do get a lot of entries from participants. We are keeping the 8 entries per review session. So we have a plan to keep more entries in upcoming review session. We already announced everything in that group. I think Chaitanya, you can join us WhatsApp group for update about what we have shortlisted and all that one. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So you get the updates about. So you will not miss our activity. I'm sure you will learn something from today's session for sure. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So we have a plan for starting with Ram Balaji. Ram is available. Hi Ram. Are you there?
Hello everyone. Hey Shivatsan, how are you?
How are
Hi,
you?
Ram.
Hi Vasni ma'am.
Yeah. Can you click on the first image of Ram little closer?
Okay, nice meeting you today. We have 2 images of you. You're actually.
Thanks.
One second. I think everybody can see that photograph in full screen.
No, no, no. You have to bring it little closer. Yes. Yes.
Now you can see now. We're able to see that. Vasanthi ma'am, you have any
Yeah.
suggestions?
Ram, I've seen your photographs. You take a lot of effort in bringing out your details of every image. How do you think, see, by looking at this image, uh, technically it is a good image. But the moment I see this image, there's a lot of haze behind. Don't you think that this particular photograph would make a best in a black and white?
Yes, it would. I mean, I'm just visualizing it in black and white as we speak.
You can convert this into black and white, and you can see, because that would be more dramatic in terms of the viewer having a look at it as more kind of a dramatic effect, because there is a lot of haze, and I think this was taken. Is it on the early morning or late in the evening?
This is around
Early.
6 a.m. to around 6 to 6:30 a.m. This was shot in last September around the same date.
Okay. Okay. My suggestion is to go for a monochrome shot for this particular image.
Sure.
Other
ma'am,
than that, I don't see any flaws in that basically. And what aperture have you used for this image, Ram?
This is like f5.6, and I used a 7300 AFP lens on a Nikon 7100.
Do you have any idea of how a picture can be sharper in a landscape photography, of what particular aperture value that you can go for?
Usually I should choose between f8 and f11.
Correct. F11 is the correct aperture, depending on the lens. For the landscape, where the images, the details will be much sharper. I don't know which aperture that you have chosen for this particular image. You can go back and check your EXIF details.
Sure, ma'am. Yeah.
These are the 2 points that I would like to highlight on that, Ram.
Yeah, thank you so much, man. That
Yeah.
was valuable feedback, and I shall work on it.
Yeah.
Ram, I appreciate for sharing this beautiful work here. So I want to have it. Why do you keep that mountain in the middle? May I know the reason for keeping the mountain in the middle? Maybe the mountain looks in the middle. Do you have any idea why did you compose that picture in the middle? I want to know your opinion. It would be a good idea. Can you tell me why? Why did you choose in that middle?
Sure, Sivasan. So this location called Yanai Malai is one of the iconic places around Madurai, and I shot this from a hilltop near Tirupurangundram. It's called Somapur Kovil. So that way, right? So usually the sun rises to our right, somewhere around towards the right hand side on our screen. And on that day, it was a very cloudy thing. I want to capture the shadows and silhouette of that Yanai Malai, trying to get the elephant sitting posture. And there was a lot of haze, and I had to work a couple of exposures and other shutters, and then I was able to get this one out of the camera the other day.
Okay.
And at the
Thank-
same time, this also gives the entire view of the city, like how modern we are versus what's the heritage we have at the background. So I mean, it has a lot of I mean, archaeological value and heritage value, and more and more people have started visiting that place in the last 3 or 4 years, I should say. So just to show that difference, as well as to show the amount of ambience and the early morning, the hours between 6 and 7 o'clock. I'm not sure. I mean, how many of those have shot like Madurai city in this way? But I would like to see my city where I belong to in a more beautiful way.
That's a fantastic idea. I believe it is it is quite interesting view from hilltop. I think we need to place the mountain. That mountain is actually need to be kept either left or right of the frame instead of keeping in the middle. That is my suggestion because you are keeping them at the main attention. I understand it, but my just suggestion is you can keep either left or right side of the frame to get more coverage on the environment, probably get more idea what look like about the place and all that. So I think you can try that option instead of keeping it in the middle. You can give more importance about the environment, what is happening around the mountain. You can try including it. That's my suggestion. That's it. Apart from this, it's very good one. And the blue tone is quite unnatural here. I I find it quite maybe you can go for little bit original blue or maybe like little white balance should be reduced to little bit bluish color, maybe like 3200 white balance. If you're trying it in Lightroom, you may get little bit of original blue instead of blue. I mean, hue blue. It looks like a quite hue blue, mixing of both tint green and blue. So mixing of both green and blue makes the image quite unnatural. So I think it is better to avoid using tint green, tint pink and all that. It is better to avoid because these kind of images are quite interesting, but it may be rejected if you're entering the picture for contest. If you're changing the picture for contest, they may cite some of the unnatural colors. So please be careful. Apart from this, it is very good. I appreciate your effort for shooting that from topmost mountain. Thank you, Ram, for sharing the picture.
Yep. Thanks, Srivatsan. Yeah, definitely. I'll work on the white balances thing using Lightroom. Which I mean, on this image, I had entirely worked on only Photoshop, so I did not use Lightroom, and I wanted to see what I could get out of the Photoshop. But definitely, yeah, I'll work on that suggestions and come back to it. Thanks.
I appreciate it. Please try it in Lightroom, whatever it is, because Lightroom is very simpler compared to Photoshop. Photoshop is more like you will not be able to make comparison between previous photograph and the next photograph. That's why I'm going for Lightroom. Lightroom will allow you to make the comparison, to make the analysis. You'll be able to make 2 or 3 images comparison, so you'll be able to select the best images out of the entire collection. That is better option too. I'm just giving the opinion because you may find difficult to make a comparison if you're not using Lightroom. That is my opinion. But as ma'am said about monochrome, you can also try that option. It gives a fantastic view about
Because there is a lot of haze in the image. He has to do a lot of editing in the Lightroom by applying up by through the application of the gradient layers, layer by layer. That may be a hard term. So I suggested we can go for a monochrome and just check it out whether it gives you the kind of good effect on the given image.
Definitely, ma'am. Yeah, after our call, definitely I'm going to try that. Absolutely.
Okay, thank you. Can we go to next image? I'm going to move to next one. Thank you, Ram, for sharing very fantastic image. I'm moving to next one.
I think he has a second image to be shared. Yeah, correct. Ram, this a picture is you have taken during the sunset, right?
No, I didn't. It's sunrise.
Sunset.
Yes. No,
Sunset.
this is sunset.
Sunset. This is a
Yeah. So
sunset picture.
that's right.
It is just going to be around 6:30 to 6:50, where the sun is going down at the same time that there is less of a light, little bit of I mean more of a dark, little bit of light. The picture looks too ethereal for me. The color combination appears to be too little unnatural, and through editing the star can be highlighted. See, you have also captured the star, that light. I think it's
That's a
behind.
lighthouse, ma'am.
Lighthouse, yeah. That
Yeah.
star, that can be highlighted in the editing. You have done the other editing, but you have not highlighted the lighthouse there. That can be done by applying the some editing techniques in the gradient tool and Lightroom. See, sunset is a good complement with the. This is a natural color that you have absorbed through your camera. But my suggestion is by application of this ND filter, by making look more night or more darker. Either you can wait for a few more seconds and you can have shot this, or you by application of ND filter you can make it look more kind of a night feel or a darker feel to give such a beautiful effect on this picture. You have done the editing with with a kind of an unnatural colors that you have applied, bluish green. I think the dehaze or the tint is little bit more on that picture. Otherwise, this beautiful time that you have captured, if you had waited for some more seconds, I think you would have got you the better with the natural feel of that sun going down.
Okay, fine. So,
Yes,
which
I'd say
you
that.
have used it? Can I know about the length about it? May I know which length you have used it?
Again, this is 7300. I guess I had some around f7.1 for this photo when I was capturing it.
So, may
So
I
I
know?
was experimenting kind of a time lapse thing, which I kind of screwed up in my cam settings. So I just like exited my time lapse thing, and then I shot this still images of this location.
Okay. Beautiful shot. I love that shot. It is very nice one. So the only concern is color. You just need to work on color. Something like I could see some of them are quite greenish. I feel like something mixing up green and blue, which is not really natural one. So please try working on bringing natural colors. That will make the photograph more beautiful. But otherwise, I love the composition, especially the sunlight, the warm tone. You can try with warm tone. That would be even more beautiful one. Okay. You can try with a bit of bluish color or sometimes crop. With crop factors you have used it.
So mine is 1.5. These mine is the APS-C cam.
I mean crop factor. Okay, fine.
16 is to 9. I think he's used applied 16 is to 9.
Yes, ma'am. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. So I think I give a one suggestion to you here. So the thing is to try working on white balance. That is the number one fact. Number two is you can actually keep the watermark in somewhere little mild opacity instead of keeping it. I mean, it's quite prominent. I suggest you to reduce the watermark colors because it will actually keeping the out of images. I feel like it's bit out of context, so I suggest you to reduce the watermark opacity. Apart from that, it's very good. And I know what is the aperture setting? Aperture, what is it? F8 or F10? Maybe I'm not sure about it. I have
I
to. Yeah.
I think that's 7.1, but I can check it. I don't remember on top of my head, but
Okay.
definitely that was not 5.6 or something. Yeah, it's a bit above. I look into the EXIF, Srivatsan.
Have you taken in the manual mode, Ram?
Yeah, this was a manual focus.
Okay.
Yeah, because this the lens I used, right, responds
Ah.
to me better when I chose manual focus rather than autofocus. Because
Okay.
this is a pretty old lens, like
Ah.
seven,
Okay.
8 years old, and it's a AFP lens, so
Ah.
it has its limitation in
So
terms
you
of.
tried the manual focus, right?
Yes.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, usually I use binoculars to verify that what I have in my cam viewfinder and what I see
Okay.
through the
Okay.
binocular is the pretty much the closest, and from there
Okay.
I would also add little bit sharpening or add one stop of f to
Hmm.
get that little more sharpness. But those were few of the experiments I did.
Mhm.
And the other thing is, like, I wanted to capture this specific moment, is that one light of what one light source what we get is going to go away, and the other light source from the lighthouse has just lit up. So
Yeah.
I wanted to show that transition
Yeah.
end of the
That is
day.
that.
And
That's
yeah,
what I said. That the lighthouse light can be little bit highlighted
sure,
more
ma'am. Yeah, I'll work on it.
to explain the story in a better way. That's it. Yeah.
Okay, I give one suggestion to you here. I could see that aperture is around 4.5. Yep, 4.5 is not very optimal for landscape photography. If you want to shoot like something like that, what aperture will work out? Can somebody tell me about it? I see a lot of people out there. Hi, Chivani. Good evening.
Hyperfocal length it will work out.
Okay, I think somebody please come forward and talk about it. Which aperture settings will work out for landscape? Can somebody tell me about it?
For landscape, maybe F8 to F16. It's a sweet spot, I guess. If maybe F11.
Yes. I think 11 is okay, fine. 11 is good idea.
11 is a good F11.
Okay, okay. So I think 11, 8, 16, these are very nice. I mean, aperture for landscape photography, but we have used the f4.5. So 4.5 is not ideal for this kind of shot. You may have noticed the sort of little soft focus on these lighthouses. So I don't recommend this kind of 4.5 for the landscape. Please always shoot F8 or F11 or more than F12. Maybe you could go for a little higher number to keep everything on the focus. That is my suggestion. Apart from this, it is very good job. Okay. Ram, I'm sure you can work on this kind of suggestion. I'm sure you can do better for sure. Okay.
Sure. Thank you for your suggestions and feedback, Shubhasan. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I think you will be going. I'm going to give a takeaway from this. Number one, you may need to work on white balance. Number two, you can work on proper high F number for getting the proper landscape images. As Sanjay said about it, F11, more than go for higher number, you will get better result. That is my opinion. Apart from this, it's very nice one. And I'm going to next set of photograph. Thank you, Ram, for sharing your work. I'm going to share next set of work today. 2 minutes. Okay, next one is you can go to Sanjay one. Okay. Hello. Are you able to see full screen now? Hi everyone. Are you able to see everything in full screen?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah,
fine.
we can say it's Shubhasan. Yeah.
Hi Sanjay, how are you?
Hi, bro. Fine, bro.
Okay, nice meeting you. And I'm very much, I'm so glad having you for today's today's TV session. I think you have been sharing a lot of landscape photographs in WhatsApp group. I'm so happy seeing your work. They're so amazing work. Some of them are quite interesting to see the different perspective. Thank you for keeping sharing the learning thing. I really appreciate your time for sharing everything in the group in WhatsApp. Thank you.
The
And
pleasure is mine, bro. The pleasure is mine.
okay, so we have a picture of Sanjay today. I think this kind of image, can you please explain to me where it was taken and when it was taken?
Yeah, actually, it was taken in Madurai, bro. Since Rambalaji told that he is also from Madurai, this was taken near Siddhar Malai. It is one of the famous place in Madurai. It is backside of one college. I planned to get here nearly at 5:30, 5:15 like that for the sunset. So it's
Okay.
since it's a mountain, it's a tricky travel, and I went there and shoot this shot. It was handheld shot and a panorama shot.
Right. Okay.
Srivards, and just I would like to add here, it's exactly opposite of what I shot. So it's in the exact opposite direction. If you turn one side, you'll see this Tripurangundram. If you about turn and if you see on the other side, you will find the Yanai Malai from that specific location.
Okay. That is very nice, John. So, Vasanthi, do you have any suggestion to share about this one?
Sanjay, this very good image that you have shot. Can you just let me know what aperture you have used in this?
I think it's 7.1 or 8, I think.
Because the foreground, the background is clearer, the midground is somewhat clearer, but the foreground is not clearer. I mean,
Yes, ma'am.
slightly it has
Yes.
it has
I
a
was.
disturbances over there, and there is a slight blur in the image in the
Yes,
foreground.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
See, F11, every camera has a sweet spot, as you're all aware. But F11, F10, that F8 to F11, especially F11 gives the kind of details. Whenever you've decided to shot for a landscape photography, you need all the details well inside fit into that your camera. So better go for the F11 and shot this image again. If you have any idea of somewhere next time when you go there, try to take the same picture in F11. You would see the major difference in it.
Yes,
Look
ma'am.
around wherever you,
Yes.
everywhere, you try to see the potential compositions in everyday life. This may sound hard, but being a landscape photographer can be very tiring, because sometimes the non-stop possibilities may also offers you. The nature sometimes may trouble you, but you train your eye by using, you have by the wide array of lenses, whatever you have, whatever you possess, how things will look through that extreme zoom. So by choosing the right aperture would give you an extremely wide angle with all the focus, with all the details in the focus. That is my suggestion over here.
Sure, ma'am. Sure, definitely.
Thank you. Thank you, Vasanthi, for sharing your opinion about that. And I find it the chart is more like, the mixing of both warm tone and cold tone. So while working on Lightroom, you can focus one tone at a time instead of mixing both. I think you are mixing both of them. I think because foreground is quite cold, background is quite warm. I'm talking about the background is like a cloud, or the sky is having both tones. So I think you are working on selective processing. This kind of selective processing is very good. But I'm thinking you have to be more careful while to do that one. But I think it's okay. You know where to chop it. You know where to chop, like beyond the limit, it may look a little bit more unnatural. You are in the border of making the picture more unnatural one, but it is very good processing. You may need to know, how to control processing. That's it. Apart from that, you are a brilliant landscape photographer. I like the kind of processing. I appreciate your time for making the chart. Editing work is absolutely good one. And I have one suggestion to you. The
Yes,
one
please.
suggestion is like, you see the background, the clouds. Here
Yes,
it is a little bit bluish here it is a warm tone. So you have to be more careful while processing here. Here it's a warm tone. Here again it's a blue tone. Or the entire horizon should be, very, twinkle tone. A part
Okay.
of photograph should not be warm tone. The warm tone should be little bit, not should be overdone. Like that. It should not be done overly. You have to know where to chop it. That is very important.
Okay. Got your point, bro. Yes, exactly. Okay. Thanks. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That is it fine. So I think it is very good one. I think the chart is very nice. How many charts you have? How many charts you have taken for panorama?
9 shots, bro.
Okay, okay. So I,
9 to 11 shots, but I omitted the 2 shots since it is not matching with properly.
okay, okay. I understand that. Which software you have used for merging? Which
Lightroom,
software?
bro. Lightroom only.
Okay.
I don't know Photoshop, so I use only Lightroom. From the beginning itself, I'm using Lightroom only.
Okay, okay, fine, fine. I appreciate it. It's very nice one. And it's very good. So I think the kind of landscape is very, I think panorama should be, people can learn from you about how to panoring with chart. You can tell about it. We can do a proper guidance. You can share the idea in the group. How can we do panorama charts and all that? Okay.
Yeah, sure, bro. I will try whatever I know.
Yeah, but lot of people will learn about it. I'm sure you can bring the difference in community. Thank you. And I'm going to next image right now. Okay, can you tell me where it was taken? Is it Munnar, right?
Yeah, yes, bro.
Valparai?
Nearly Malpare to Munnar.
Valparai.
Yeah, actually, Srivarsan bro knows this location more than me because yeah, actually, after seeing his image only while crossing that path, I came to know that.
Okay,
I
I
saw
just
that.
wanted to know whether this you shot in a moving bus or a moving vehicle.
No, ma'am, no, ma'am. I just saw this and stopped the vehicle and I walked to the place.
Okay, okay. This is beautiful. This is you've composed it in a way that eye travels from left to right, and it. Only thing is the foreground little bit editing can be taken care because
Okay,
as you
ma'am.
said the warm tone as we suggest that the warm tone will attribute this kind of landscape photography because the foreground is completely greener, right?
Yes, ma'am. Okay,
You
ma'am.
should it's like matching the color tones of the sky and the foreground. The midground has been already darker. What you can complement the colors with this natural blue and or a warm tone. If you can, Kelvin value can be increased, and you could have checked on this white balance for such particular landscape photography. Next time when you go to Valparai, try to take the same image in a different white balances and see. You could see the difference, which color that attributes as such for the the color wheel, right?
Yes,
the
yes,
color
yes.
wheel. If you are aware of the color wheel theory, you will be able to quickly adjust your white balance and go in a way that it attributes one and another. So the layers are well defined with colors. Otherwise, it's a beautiful image. I mean, technically, it's a beautiful image. Only thing is, you'll have to work on the editing aspect. That's
Sure,
it.
ma'am. Sure, ma'am.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Sanjay.
I like this chart. I feel like you can have a more foreground. Foreground is a bit missing here. I feel like checking out what is happening in the foreground. I'd like to see more content in the foreground.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, okay.
About it like background, the complementary colors are okay, fine. That can be done. But in composition, wise, I understand it's a panorama chart, but I feel like to see more about foreground. Apart from the skyline, wow, that is beautiful. If you are focusing more on skylines, it's okay. But in my perspective, this image requires more attention on foreground. Otherwise, it is very good. Okay.
Is it the aperture is f10?
No, ma'am. Actually, this time at this image, I was practicing the panorama.
Panorama, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
so it is 6.3 or something. It is a biggest mistake. I should show.
Okay.
And it was shot in APS-C 18 mm.
18 mm, okay.
Yeah.
F6.3.
Yeah, 6.3, yes, bro.
0.3.
Okay. That is okay. You can go for little higher F number.
Yeah.
You can have more image, more foreground content. Apart from this, it's very good images. Sanjay, thank you, Sanjay, for sharing the wonderful image. And both of the pictures are very good. The one is a cityscape, the other one is landscape. Kind of mixing both, completely complementary one. So I feel that is very good job. Okay. Thank you,
Thank you.
Sanjay, for
Thank
sharing
you.
the work.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah.
Thank you. And we are going to next one is Jaychan. Hi, how are you, Jaychan? Are you there?
Hello. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening. How are you?
Good. Thank you, Srivatsan.
Good evening, Jason.
Good evening, ma'am.
Okay, fine. So, what do you think about this picture? Vasanthi ma'am, picture?
Yeah, I need to see the image because this is still in Sanjay's image. The screen shows the image of Sanjay's second image. You'll have to display Jason's image.
Image is sharing it. Is it working now?
Yeah, yes. Jason, I've seen your photographs and you like bringing out some variations in your photographs as far as I have noticed.
Yeah. I'm still not even, kind of decided on my genre. So still experimenting.
No, still it is
multiple
good,
things.
Jason. That is what I'm trying to say. You are trying out on various variations. This is a
Yeah.
very beautiful image. Is it not would be better that if this particular tree, the trunk of the tree is moved little bit towards the right so that you show and the upper part of the tree, this, if you can short the details of the upper part of the tree, this will be a perfect composition for such landscape photography. I hope
Okay.
you understood what I said.
Yeah.
Move a little bit of cropping from the left toward right. I mean, a half an inch or whatever, so that you start the picture of the left from the bark of the tree, and even in the background, you
Yeah.
can show some more leaves that covers the clouds or whatever. Otherwise,
Sure.
this is
Yeah.
a very beautiful image, and I think you must be used for about f12 or f13 in this.
Yeah. This is actually F8. So this was I have.
Which focal length have you used in it?
It's actually this Coolpix P100 Nikon, which is it has a zoom lens, not
What is
a
the focal length?
DSLR.
What is
So
the focal
it
length?
is shot with 5 mm. It says it's variable actually.
Okay.
So
Okay, then yeah, 5 mm. Okay, prime.
yeah, and F8. I was in aperture priority mode. It was set to F8.
The same way Valpare?
This is actually Nelliyambadi. It's in Kerala, but on the border of Tamil Nadu, Kerala, actually.
Okay. You have chosen the right aspect ratio, in fact, for this particular image. Very artistic in the sense you have brought out the variations in this particular image, and you have I think you have shot this in a mid noon or whatever.
Yeah.
So the clouds is naturally it is beautiful. Naturally, it has brought the sense of color ambience of the blue sky very naturally, which has been reflected on the mountains as well.
Yes. Thank you.
A good image. Just to give a close crop that starts from the trunk of the tree, a little bit towards your right, and try a different composition also from the other side. Also, this would also make a better one.
Sure.
The same image you can try out on 2 to 3 compositions.
Yeah, got it. Yeah.
You try to train your eye in such a way that we are used to always getting it in the same landscape photography, that everything flat and everything starting from left to right. Need not be. Try to have a kind of an bird's eye or whatever in landscape photography, where you train your eye in such a way that it leads from one to another.
Okay.
Try out different compositions. That is
Sure.
what I'm saying. Yeah. Nice, Jason.
Thank you, Vasanthi, for sharing your opinion here. So I feel like while talking about landscape photography, time is very, very important one. A lot of people are taking pictures in the afternoon. I feel like, okay, landscape is something like you're not shooting in comfortable timing. Shooting in comfort time is completely wrong. So you have to shoot landscape images on particular timing, probably in the early morning or
Okay.
that is a good timing for landscape. So I don't recommend to shoot in both afternoon, like 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, but you may get very harsh without having any depth you don't get any proper depth. Probably you will
Yeah.
understand what is in foreground, what is in background, because afternoon light will not create the shadow. Shadows
Yes.
will create the depth. Shadows will be can seen in the morning, in the evening one day. You cannot see much of shadows impact in the afternoon because light comes directly from the top. So you will not be able to differentiate what is in the foreground and background, especially in the afternoon time. So I request you to avoid shooting in the afternoon time. Okay?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, got the point. Yeah.
That is my humble opinion. When you go for next trip, please just spend more time in the morning instead of in the afternoon shoot. Okay?
Sure.
Yeah. Thank you. And I'm going
Thank
to
you.
next. Can you tell me where it was taken?
This is actually the Aliar Dam.
Dam, Aliar Dam, yeah.
Yeah, catchment
Alpara,
area.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Jason,
Yeah.
Jason, this particular image, you can compare. I would like to give you some of the inputs to it. Are you aware of the histogram?
Yes. Yeah.
Histograms, such kind of landscape photography where you're not able to make out which is the dark area, which is the light area. In this, histograms are an essential tool in photography, which you should aim to learn how to read and utilize the findings to improve your photos. It's a kind of a simple graph, as you're aware, that gives you a different tonal distribution of your image. The left side is of the graph is for dark tones, that you're aware, and right side graph represents the bright tones. So when you have this histogram installed or histogram during this photographs, you will find how the graph leads to that image, so that you will not have the kind of somewhere it is dark, somewhere it is light. It is not uniform. The sky is washed out here.
Yeah.
Okay. See, everything is light on dark, whether it is underexposed or whether it is overexposed. Some of the details are underexposed. Some of them are overexposed. However, if you find any graph extends beyond the right or beyond the left, this histogram extends and it guides you, right? According to the setting. So this is something you should avoid. So by seeing the evidence through histogram, you are able to correct it either by recomposing the image or by compensating for the exposure. This is my submission.
Sure. Yeah, got it.
Thank you for sharing your opinion. And okay, let's back to topic here. When something not interesting in the sky, when something not interesting in the subject, I really don't shoot or I really don't take pictures. But for recording purpose, I take a picture of that place. That is fine. But for purpose, we suppose not to not to consider the images for sure, because it will definitely because the values of attributes is not actually reflecting your choice. I suggest you to shoot in the early morning or evening. That is my humble suggestion. Apart from the point, if you go to the same place in the early morning, it would have been mood, correct?
Yeah.
So try that, and maybe you can try out next time for sure. You'll be able to see the difference for sure. Okay?
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. And I'm going to next image. Thank you, Jason, for sharing your good work. I appreciate your time. Okay.
Thank you, Sivasan. Thank you, madam.
Yeah.
I'm going to next image now. I'm going to, okay. Ankita. Now I'm going to Ankita here. Hi, Ankita. How are you?
Hi, I'm fine. How are you?
Okay, fine. Nice meeting you. I'm
Same
glad.
here. Hi, ma'am.
Hi, Ankita.
Yeah, okay, I'm doing good. So I think, are you able to see the picture? Everyone can see the picture of Ankita? Okay, fine. Thank you. So,
Hi, Ankita. Ankita, you have taken this picture. I mean, you have layered the landscape photography. You layered it well, redefined it. But can you see the sky has been completely washed out
Yeah.
at the back?
Yeah, right.
By using the filters, you'll be able to graph it more accurately. This is the sky is the only one that is washed out here, but other details are fine. And the water thing is very beautiful. What about the foreground and the midground are extremely good. You have to see to that the sky is, I mean, well controlled. The light towards the sky is well controlled by application of some ND filters to make it the clouds more dramatic.
Okay, got it.
Oh, nice. So I have a clarification here. My question is, with camera you have used the photograph?
This is a mobile click.
Okay,
Mobile clip. Okay. Now I know why it's been washed out.
And even there is highlight clipping in the waterfall, white thing.
Yeah. There is a lot of underexposed, overexposed areas there in the image. And, the mobile clicks, we will not be able to give you the exact review for the mobile clicks because the mobile clicks are limitations are very. Right. So.
Okay. So I think this kind of torture with overexposed or something like completely washed out if you are using mobile. To use mobile, you know about the drawback of using mobile. I'm clear about that one. But it's okay, you have done it good. I think you have a lot of very good images from Ladakh using your camera and all that one. You try sharing those pictures on its time, okay?
Yeah,
I think she's just trying it out on landscape photography. She has beautiful images on birds. Ankita, you've stopped trying on birds and you've come to landscape. Good.
Yeah, but I'm better off at birds only.
Sure. You keep trying, no problem.
Yeah.
The second image of Ankita, there's one more image, Ankita's.
Now, okay. Wow, it is very beautiful one. May I know where it was taken? Can you please tell me?
This one or the next one?
Yeah, I have already shared it. Next one.
No, the second one is not displayed.
Are you able to see that?
No, Sri.
I think there is an issue with this one. Okay. I have some issue with it. Maybe wait. I have a button, so I'm not able to see that one thing. Everything looks different. One thing.
The second image is also a mobile image, Ankita.
Yeah.
Again, there is as I remember the second image, there is a washout. The clouds. I think defining of the clouds is again a washed out because it's a mobile image.
Okay, yeah.
I think we would recommend submitting the images by camera.
Yeah, that would be better.
Don't do it now. Okay, 1 second. I'm sharing it. Hi everyone. Can you see? Can you see me?
This is the first image.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, see? Yes. This is a beautiful leading line landscape. Again, because you've shot in a mobile, the clouds are totally washed.
Okay, fine. So can you tell me where did you shot this, Ankita?
This is of Ireland.
Ireland, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Ireland, beautiful one. So tell me more about it. How did you go to that place? Is it like very accessible to everyone? I mean, you may need to have to walk down for a while and went to that place. You have shot this picture. You had to walk down for a while and shot this, it was very easy experience. How was it?
The bus had stopped quite behind, so we had to walk almost 30 to 45 minutes on the edge of this ocean thing. There was a beautiful trail over there, and I tried to capture this picture like yellow flowers in the foreground to show the depth.
Okay, that's
that way I clicked.
fantastic. I appreciate your. for including yellow color in the frame. Yellow and blue with quite contrast in the frame here. I feel the depth of the picture. I'm able to relate it very easily here. And thank you for sharing this beautiful picture. And it is actually leading the line to the end of the frame here. I think it's such a good frame. The only concern is maybe you could have used a bit of noise. I'm able to see the noise in the part of frame, especially on the left side of the frame. I'm able to see noises in the water. Maybe it should like bit of tint, bluish color, something look different here. So you can try avoiding it in post-production using selective processing. By using selective processing, it helps you avoid noise in the frame. Okay?
Okay, yeah. Fine.
Yeah. It is my opinion.
Thank you.
Do you have any opinion? Vasanthi, you have anything?
I've already told her. I've already submitted it. It's a beautiful image, Sankita. Next time you try to take it with your camera with a well-defined aperture so that you'll have the sharper details till the end.
Right. Got that.
Thank you, Ankita, for sharing your work. I appreciate your time.
Appreciate it.
I'm going to let image now. Okay? So, okay. And the next image is I'm checking out name here. 1 second. Who will be here? Harul Anandan. We have a Chivani. I'm going to Chivani now. Hello, Chivani. Good evening.
Hi, Shivachinder. Hi, Vasanthi ma'am.
Yeah, Shivani, I think you're in the verge of trying out all the images, bringing out the best. I think you've been consistently shooting images and try out your experiments more often more frequently if I try to understand you a better way. Shivani, I would like to give some inputs for this. You've taken in the landscape photography, night photography, right?
Yeah, this was during twilight.
Dawn. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a kind of a dawn time. Okay. See, what mode have you taken this shot?
This was done on manual itself. I tried long exposure here.
Okay. What is the shutter speed that you've used?
Just give me a moment. I'll give you the shutter speed details.
Okay, fine. So I just
what is the white balance that you have? Check your white balance also.
All right. Just give me a minute. I am going back to that image.
Okay, no problem. You can check out every detail.
Okay, check out and tell me the detail.
Okay,
no
so
problem.
This was a 10-second exposure.
Okay.
And the white balance, I set it on auto white balance.
Which is good. Okay. Auto white balance. Okay. Yeah. No problem.
And while editing, I just corrected the tint slider a little bit.
Yes. See, the ISO capabilities of during this dawn time, see, the ISO setting will obviously impact the shutter speed. You can use it at night. See, most cameras will use a mode in order to, avoid the very low shutter speed. But in general, you'll have to keep the ISO very low to avoid graininess.
Right.
But what is the ISO that you have used?
I've used 100 ISO here.
100 ISO?
Because it was a 10-second exposure, I put it at the least.
I think there is some editing error that you have done because the details of the ships have not been defined here.
Okay.
Have you done the editing? Maybe have you done the editing little bit too darker? Because your settings were okay, as such my knowledge. But you have done some editing.
Yeah, I did like very minimal editing for this picture. Like just I used the linear gradient tool for like reducing the exposure of the sky on top.
Okay.
And the water part I left it as it is, and for the overall picture I just increased the tint a little bit and
you increase the tint.
Yeah, a little bit, like only in the bottom part, because the area looked kind of purple in color, and that wasn't showing in the image.
Can you little bit think for a second and let me know how well that this image can be recomposed? Just take a 10 seconds time and let me know how well that this image can be recomposed.
Okay.
Okay, so I think I have a few suggestions here. I think maybe while editing this picture, you can actually brighten this one.
Brightness low. That's what I have to say. Brightness is very
Okay.
low.
So you just need to increase the exposure because you can check out that. Have you made
Yeah,
how it is coming out in mobile and how it actually looks like in laptop? Have you made any comparison between two different, different system, and so you'll be able to understand why I'm telling you because there will be calibration issues. It may look
yeah.
better in your system, it may not better in mobile. The change
Correct. Yeah.
yeah.
So
Tell me.
I'll just redo this picture. Like you said, I'll adjust the brightness a little bit.
Increase the brightness.
Yeah.
Increase the brightness, and I think you have touched the tint.
Yeah.
Avoid that because the
Okay,
tint will
okay.
give a kind of a deeper violet and bluish color. This water is
Okay.
definitely not violet, right?
No, it because of the sunset, right? It looks all purple and
No, it would
it
have been the
looks
natural
purple
color because you increase the tint. It became purple.
Okay, okay.
Okay. So then my suggestion is you can go for little over, little bit more longer duration of exposure. Go for 2 minutes of exposure instead of 10 seconds. 10 seconds is like little bit underexposed. Therefore, go for 30 seconds or
30
1
to
minute.
60 seconds will be better.
Okay, I'll give that a shot definitely.
30
I'll
to
try the
60
same
seconds.
frame with the longer exposure time.
Yeah, because as it's dark, a longer
Yeah.
shutter speed will give enough time to let the light in, right? So 30 to 60 will be the right time, right shutter speed.
Okay.
Not really required to go to see, can experiment it. I really
Yeah.
don't know that will be. I'm just giving the idea you can go for longer duration to avoid over processing in Lightroom. So therefore, you can try it out different shutter speed to get better idea. That's it.
Another tip that I would tell you is slightly increase to 200 ISO. It would have been little brighter.
Okay. Yeah. I'll work
From
on
100 to 200, you can increase. That should not be an issue because you're doing in the manual mode. 100 to 200 can be done, and white balance you have set to auto. That's fine.
Yeah.
And I hope you have shoot in RAW.
Yeah. This was short and round.
Okay, fine. No, so know your capabilities, of these fixing on these settings. Then you will master the night photography.
Right. Yeah. I'll work on that definitely.
Thank
Hi, bro.
you.
This is Sanjay, bro.
Thank you, Tivani, for sharing the picture. We'll be going to next image now.
Sanjay, you have a query?
Yeah, yes, ma'am.
Yeah, tell me what it is, Sanjay.
Yeah, in the previous image, the aperture value was 22. Since it's a dawn time, there is no need of f22, right?
No, the aperture can be f8, f11, or f16.
Yeah, actually, she shot in f22 and 10 seconds.
No, it should be f8 or f11 or f16. That will be fine. Because it depends on the time of that night photography. It's shot in dawn.
Yeah, that's why my question is, since it's a dawn time, there is no need of f22, right?
No, I was trying to attempt lens flare. That is why I shot it to f22. Like, and on the background there is a port of SCI India, like Shipping Corporation of India. So it looks actually very beautiful when the flare comes out. So that was what I was trying to attempt, which is why it is at f22.
Okay.
No, f8, f11 or f16 would be even better for this particular composition. For this particular composition, I'm telling.
Okay.
Yeah? Try it out next time. Always don't try to have the fixed one fixed aperture value. Try taking different images with different variations. You could read the differences between them.
Yeah, I'll work on that definitely.
Okay, sure about that one. Now I want to know about where it was taken. Was it taken from some bridges or somewhere?
Yeah, so the previous image that you see is the right side of the bridge, and this is the left side.
Okay. Wow. So you have a beautiful view from your place. I think
Yeah.
we're getting a lot of very good view from here. But I could see why I'm seeing a lot of grains in the picture. I'm seeing a lot of grains. Maybe I have to check what is the ISO in that picture here. One second. Maybe file information. With ISO 6400 you have used it.
Yeah.
Okay. I think 6,400 is more like, you know that what happens when you use higher grains, the image will be chopped. So I suggest
Yeah.
you to avoid 6,200. Okay.
Okay.
And also go for little, you can go for using tripod if possible, because you might need to understand like there will be a lot of check. Maybe if you are zooming the picture, you may be noticing a lot of check in the picture. I don't recommend
Yeah.
1/5 or
Like here,
1/5.
I couldn't use the tripod because like it is a very windy place, and I used a 55-250 lens. So while and like the boat was also like the fisherman, he was moving continuously. So I tried a couple of long exposure shots, but the tripod shots, but it wasn't working out in that scene. So
Okay.
I even like shot up. I mean, like I tried bringing down the aperture also, but that wasn't giving me the right balance of colors in the frame.
Okay. I understood
Like
that.
here, like the day I shot this picture, it generally is like it has a very beautiful color balance, but there was only a little portion which had these different colors, and I had to zoom in a lot.
Shivani, exposure,
Yeah,
are you aware of EVA values?
But the problem is you will not be able to edit the picture. I mean, when you are
yeah,
using ISO, you will not be, it is very difficult to process the photograph. You will not be able
right, yeah.
to even for basic correction at all.
Correct. Yeah, I barely could edit this picture at all.
Okay, yes, sir. It will be difficult for you. So I suggest you don't shoot ISO for this kind of sunset. If you want
Okay, okay,
to take a very good picture of this beautiful place, number one, use tripod. Okay.
okay,
Second thing is, if you are not able to get everything proper color, go for little lower F number, maybe like F5.6, it is okay. You can go for
okay.
wide aperture, you get a soft focus, at least you will be able to get something. And
Right.
experiment in different aperture number of the same frame, and you can do
Okay,
focus tracking. Focus tracking
okay.
like merging of all photograph and to make the single frame. You understand that?
Right. Yeah.
Okay. You can, if you put the picture on tripod, you will get the same frame with a different aperture and merge them together. Then
Okay,
uh, you will get better frame. You'll be able to edit better as well. You can do
okay.
a lot of workout in background too. That is my suggestion. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Shivani can try editing the images through Lightroom or whatever.
Yeah.
Images, whatever you take. Try to learn the EA values also, and don't try to go for the all the buildings that you wanted to have this in your image. Try to go for a vertical composition also.
Okay,
Vertical composition is good.
Okay, see, you can go for the boat as well as the behind the building. That will have a more details perfectly.
oh,
Not
yes.
the shots, think it in the way that where you can recompose the whole thing in a better way, where the details are much sharper from the beginning to end.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's true. We can get a vertical frame is better. Thank you, Shivani, for sharing this picture. They're absolutely good. But keep in the mind, if you're shooting in high ISO, you will not be able to edit the picture at all. Number one.
Yeah,
Try to use the picture in lower ISO and try managing with tripod, but it's okay, you can go with the tripod or try getting some sand or somewhere, get a support to keep the camera and take a picture. That is
yeah.
even better. Okay.
Thank you so much.
Sure.
Your feedback helps a lot.
Thank you so much.
Try to reframe the whole thing if next time and work on it for more experiments. The next time when you when you see the such kind of a landscape images, you can try go for a vertical composition also. Look for more than one composition in an image. Thereby, your development, you're developing your artistic values to yourself.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm checking out that one second. And Ram Balaji Sanjay Chundar Murthy. Hi Chundar.
Hi, sir. Hi.
How are you?
Yeah, fine. How are you, sir?
I'm doing good. Thank you. And you did very good job. Thank you, Chundar, for sharing two pictures. I think, may I know where it was taken? Where it was taken?
Can you zoom the image, Sri?
Hi. Are you there?
Sir, it's not coming.
It is no, the image is not zoomed enough.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm asking you,
It's Kovalam Beach, sir. It's Kovalam Beach.
Okay. I think this kind of image is very nice. I like the concept of shooting in it's a sunrise or sunset.
Sir, actually, the image is not opened, I think.
The image is not open, Sri.
Hello.
The screen is stuck, sir. The image is not opened.
The image is not opened.
It's not open. Let me see about that. One second. Is it open now?
Correct.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Sundar, this is early morning, 5:30 to 5:45.
Yes, ma'am.
Where the blue, the orange, and the yellowish, all the colors that comes. Which place is this being shot?
Kovalam Beach, ma'am.
Kovalam. Okay. And one thing I want to tell you, Sundar, please check your camera for.
No, it's actually this is shot in mobile phone, ma'am. On that day, I didn't have my camera in my hand, so this is a beautiful scene. So
there is a small in that there is a blotch. There is a blotch in the sensor. I mean, or in your camera or whatever, in your phone or whatever. It could be the lens. I mean, because you have taken in the mobile. Can you see the blotch in the center? What is it?
Yeah, ma'am. I can see now.
There's a small blotch in the center.
Okay. So I think this is very good.
It can be removed
So that you have a warm tone. Warm tone is very good. You highlight the concept of keeping it warm tone because you have used mobile camera and it is actually everything is quite automatic in that. So we don't have any control over approach shutter speed ISO at all. But you will need to focus on composition. I feel you can focus, you can move little bit of the side. Maybe you can cover half of the frame, could be like water, the other half should be land, but I feel more water coverage is there. So you can give more importance to both half of that gives a perfect balance of frame. That is my humble suggestion. Okay?
Okay, sir. Okay, fine.
Yeah. You just want to recompose it. Recomposing is something like balancing both water and land. So giving 50-50% will get more important because I feel it gives a better composition for mobile photography. Whether it is a mobile photography, it's a camera or something, I'm giving the composition alternative for taking better one. That's it. But it's very good one. I like maybe you can wait for a few more time. I'm sure you can see better subject like a bird or flying over the sky that gives a different perspective as well.
Okay, sir.
Okay, and I'm going to next shot now. I'm going to move to next one. Wow, where it was taken? Was it taken Valpare or Munnar?
Valpare, sir.
Valpare, okay. Nice. What is the aperture? What is the aperture value that you used, Sundar?
I think f8 or f9, I think so, ma'am. Actually, the image is compressed, I think so.
Yes.
Yeah.
The editing is compressed.
No, ma'am. I have an original image in my computer, but this is so much compressed, ma'am.
Okay, that's what I've been telling. How you which focal length did you use in this to take this picture?
In 760 18 mm.
18 mm. Okay.
Nice one. I like the green tone in the picture. Everything is quite natural here. I don't see anything about the backlog here, but go for 16 by 9 frame. If you are editing the picture, go for like, there is a lot of crop factors. You can try it out that crop factors. That will really helpful for you. I'm suggesting you to go for like 16 by 9 crop factors or 16 by 10. That will be very useful for landscape photography.
I think this is 16:9. Is it? This is 16:9, I think. What he has taken is 16:9.
I think so, ma'am. I think I have confusion with is it 2:3 or 16:9? I think so.
No, it cannot be 2:2. This is 16:9. Check it out. Check it out. Okay, as he say, the 16:9 is a better one. Please check it out.
But I give a one suggestion here. I'm going to edit them. Here we do have a option here, and we have a crop factor, and we think 1 second. Aspect ratio. You can check out wide screen. Are you able to see?
Yes.
Okay, fine. I think okay. So in this picture, I'm going to 16 by 9 wide screen. That gives a different view. Okay.
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 Slightly there, yeah.
That's the kind of crop factors I'm talking about. Okay. That gives a better perspective. Maybe you can actually reduce it to avoid that. That gives a better view. I mean, have a copy. So I'm actually avoiding that kind of teeth chop. I mean, I don't want to teach it even better right now. Are you able to see now?
Yes, sir.
Teeth frame is even better now. I think teeth frame is better than previous one. So I believe cropping will bring a lot of difference in the frame. So I suggest you to work on cropping to bring better composition. Okay?
Sure.
Thank you so much for sharing your images. I appreciate your time. And I'm going to next images. Thank you, Sundar.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir.
Bye.
Thank you, Sundar.
Images now. We have 1 second. I'm going to share the pictures of Chaitanya. She shared some pictures today. 1 second. I'm going to share it from mail. Are you able to see now? Okay.
Yeah.
May I know where it was taken?
This is from Rishikesh, India.
Oh, okay. I feel like, the timing of shot is quite like a popular, quite tourist place. I know that it is like every crowd will come and go. But my suggestion is always shoot in the early morning or evening. That gives a better perspective. Okay?
Yeah. This is in the afternoon I captured.
Yeah, there's again, the sky highlights is because, as Sri said in the earlier images, try to avoid this harsh light between the mid afternoon for the landscape photography, because you will not be able to get that sky details, and the best aperture that you fix, some of them would be really washed out due to harsh light. The disturbances in the mid-noon photography.
Okay.
And the composition can be little more better because you can move little more. It is something like a heap of sand or something on the right?
Yeah.
We're not able to make sand. We are not able to make exactly what it is. Either you avoid that and you can take a recompose, move towards your left, and you can compose this landscape photography in a way that the eye travels straight from left corner to the right end of the corner. The sand can be recomposed in a better way, so that the sand can be avoided.
Okay, sorry. So to tell you, I don't know about the technicalities of capturing pictures, aperture, shutter speed. I don't know all of that. So you can consider me as new, but I keep capturing pictures. All I have is Yeah, all I
Keep
have
trying,
is
Chaitanya. Keep trying, Chaitanya. At the end of the day, at every consistent tryouts, you will naturally learn to shoot it more technically. But you keep trying out consistently.
yeah,
I
all
think
I
that will
have
give you a
is
better exposure to the whole thing.
yeah.
Okay.
Thank you so much. All I have is DSLR N50. That's with that alone, I'm capturing the pictures. I don't know.
Good, very good, very good. You have try it out. Next time, you try for more shots where you upgrade yourself by setting up your camera, by knowing your camera settings well before you try out.
Yeah, beautiful.
Huh?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Sure, I have a few things to suggest. I have a few suggestions here. At once again, timing. When you are shooting something about this place, always try out in different timing. Okay?
Yeah.
The early morning or evening time would be good idea for always good landscape photography. Otherwise, it would be difficult to get a proper shot because you'll be able to alter the color. You'll be able to do post production properly only if the color catch is very unique. The color catch will be unique only in the morning and evening, not in the afternoon. Both light, I mean, like after 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, the light will be too harsh. You will not be
Yeah.
able to see the depth of images there. Okay?
Yeah, definitely. I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah, thank you so much. I'm going to next one. Okay. So I feel the thought is more like, may I
I think
know?
she had a shake. There is a blur. I think you have not held your camera properly. While pressing the shutter speed, it has given you a kind of a shift
Oh, okay. I
because the subject is not clearer. We are not able to make what you have shot in this. I think you have tried to shot the sky, the
Yeah.
dramatic mood of the sky, but the
Right.
dramatic mood of the sky is not being established well because I think you're new to the camera. Try to hold your camera firm, little firm. When every camera has a strap, you usually get into the habit of wearing your strap around your neck and then have get closer to the subject. If you
Okay.
just may, because you're new to your camera and the equipment, these errors may occur. Try to move slowly towards the subject. Plan your image mentally and then go for a shot.
Okay. I think like I have captured 5 pictures of this sky. I find it very artistic. So out of all those pictures, only this one was a little bit with clarity.
No,
So
it's perfectly. I mean, you've brought out the story well. Absolutely nothing about it. Only thing is, you'll have to have a uh, kind of a clearer image that you
okay.
will get over the practice, over the consistent practice. You will be able to achieve that.
Okay.
But keep trying,
Yeah.
Chaitanya.
Definitely. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank
So as you said about it, you need to practice it to get proper focus. That is okay, fine. But I have a few suggestions here. In this picture, you can actually try out with a wide angle. You can have some foreground, you can have some background. Do not keep it something very abstract. Abstract is okay, but I want you to have, if you keep the subject is abstract, you have to go for manual focus. Okay, do not shoot it in autofocus because autofocus will not work out for this kind of job. I always prefer to use manual focus. If you want to focus on sky, if you want to focus on cloud, manual focus is better. I believe you have used autofocus, right?
Yeah, I did autofocus.
The autofocus will not work out for this kind of job. So go
Okay.
for focus and try it out and let me know how you are able to focus on that. Okay?
Yeah, and I don't know like this foreground and background, so I think probably I should be able to catch up with you or Sandeep once.
Sure, sure, Chaitanya. Maybe you can attend some of our basic workshops,
Sure.
photography workshops. There you get to know the exposure triangle parameters, settings, and then you can try out on more technically.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much for your suggestions.
Thank you, Chaitanya, for sharing the pictures. I appreciate your time here. I'm going to next participant. Thank you. Okay. We have Sanjay regime. We have regime. I mean Arulanandan. Hi Arul.
Hello, sir. Good evening. How are you, sir?
How are you?
Fine, sir. How are you, ma'am?
Hello, Arul. How
Hello,
are
ma'am.
you?
Fine, ma'am.
Beautiful,
Fine, ma'am.
Harold. Beautiful. This picture is
Thank you.
beautiful. Anyway, you
Thank you.
shot it again in the mid-afternoon.
Yeah, yes, ma'am. It's afternoon.
Mid-afternoon. Okay,
Yeah.
you're all very, I mean, comfortable in shooting this mid-afternoon because to bring out the natural blue sky. See, light is one of the most important factors in
Yes.
any photography, but
Yes, ma'am.
even
Yes.
more is in a landscape photography. It really doesn't matter how great the location or how you compose your photo, but if the light doesn't do the overall scene justice, then the image will fail. The
Yes, ma'am.
best light that you have captured in this landscape photography is the mid-afternoon with the
Yes,
kind
ma'am.
of a midday sun offering the harsh light also. At the same
Yes,
time,
ma'am.
you've used the depth of field more prominent.
Yeah, yeah. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
And one of the that I'd like to state is one of the biggest challenges in landscape photography is getting that balanced exposure between
Yes.
the foreground, which is usually darker, and a bright sky. So,
Okay.
in this such a situation, the graduated ND filters will help to compensate for this by darkening
Okay.
the sky while keeping the foreground brighter.
Oh,
So
okay,
this
ma'am.
can be replicated also in post-production, but it is always best to try and capture the photo as perfectly as possible through your cameras. This is my
Oh,
submission.
okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. Again, once again, I'm telling my opinion. Then try again in the morning instead of hard
Yes.
light in the afternoon. Because in the morning you will be see the depth. What is in the
Yeah.
back, what is in the foreground, you will be able to see the depth in soft lighting. Soft
Okay.
light, something like it will not be that creating much harsh colors and all that one. The
Okay,
color
sir. Okay, sir.
is unique in that soft lighting. So I go
Okay.
for the morning shoot. Okay.
Okay, sir. Sure.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Otherwise, if the place is very beautiful, as you're a photographer, go in the morning. I request everyone to shoot in the morning
Okay.
one day, not in the afternoon, the mid afternoon. No. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, sir. Sure, sir. Sure. I'll do.
Yes,
Thank you.
I'm going to next one. Okay, again to the afternoon job.
Yeah.
Where it was
Is it a mobile shoot?
No, ma'am. It's DSLR. It's in
DSLR.
Goa. Yes, ma'am. Canon 60D.
Again, mid-afternoon.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Well, again, it is quite beautiful job. The blue, everything is very blue. I remember the blue color when we talk about your photographs. Most of the photographs from your collections are quite blue.
Okay.
But it's quite unique color. I think try out in the different timing and share the pictures with us. So you will get the idea how it exactly is working. Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Preferably to shoot in the golden hours.
Sure, ma'am.
That will have a better impact on the light where you don't have to go for much editing at all.
Okay.
If you shoot in golden hours, you don't have to go for much editing, where the raw image will be so beautifully subjected, and even a slight slider, even a slight adjustment in your Lightroom will give you a beautiful natural image. So that is why all photographers are advised to go in a golden hours and shoot for it. Because
Okay, ma'am.
otherwise it will
Sure.
be, if you are in the mid-afternoon, everything will be the same. Everything will
Yeah.
be brighter, everything will be
Yes.
absolutely flat. To
Okay.
avoid, to create some kind of a dramatic effect on your image and make
Sure, ma'am.
the viewer that you're kind of to tell some kind of a story dramatically
Okay.
and more aesthetically, go in a golden hours, as Sri
Sure,
says.
ma'am. I'll do.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am.
So I think thank you for sharing that. So please try making different approach in landscape. Go
Sure,
for
sir.
the early morning and shoot and
Okay.
share it. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, that is good.
Thank you, sir.
So we appreciate your effort for shooting the picture, but try it out in the early morning. Again, so during sunrise, you get a beautiful color, better than normal one. Okay.
Okay. Okay, sir.
I'm sure you will come up with more images in future and share it with us. Okay.
Sure, sir. Sure, I'll do.
Thank you so much, Arun.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, Arun.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much,
Thank
ma'am.
you.
All right. I'm going to next participant. We have Richie, last participant. We have it here. We have Richie Manigandan. Hi, Richie.
Hello, sir.
How are you?
Hi, Rishi.
doing good,
We are supposed to review your image first, but now we are reviewing your image at the last.
I'm so sorry, ma'am. I had stuck up the work.
That's okay. That's okay. Okay. Is it? Can you give me a closer view of the image, Sri?
Okay. So I want to know about where it was taken.
No. Can you zoom the image?
Yes, 1 second. I'm just zooming that one. Are you able to see the photograph now?
Yeah, I can able to see it. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Okay.
Fine. Tell me where it was taken.
So yeah, this was so that village you're seeing in the photograph was called Pumba, right? So it's on the outskirts of Kodaikanal. And this was
Tumbar is located in that Kodaikanal, right?
yes, so it's located on outskirts of Kodaikanal. Like this is a viewpoint where you can able to see the entire village from top of the hill.
Good. It's all my certain.
What time it was shot, Rishi? Afternoon.
The square format is very good. I like the concept of using square format like a square cropping. It is very nice one. The one thing I don't think anything to be done except with the color. If you notice the colors on the sky, that is very bit unnatural here.
Yeah, the editing is bit. I think is used the haze. I mean the tint more. So the violet and the blue has been mixed up.
Yes, I post process.
Your voice is not clearer, Rishi.
Yes, ma'am. I like reduce the tint towards the blue side to show that it.
The clouds cannot be violet, Rishi. But even if you edit it, it has to be natural, right? Because especially you have to be very careful while editing the image when it is shot in the harsh light.
Yeah, sure, ma'am.
This is not sure. This image was not shot in the golden hours. You'll have to be very careful while doing the editing. If you do too much of editing, you'll end up having unnatural colors. You know what made you to choose this aspect ratio, Rishi?
Again, like this was chosen for social media purpose. Like I used to post
okay. Okay. What I suggest is that for this particular image, the 16:9 ratio will be better because see the aspect ratio of a photograph can make or break a composition either by emphasizing the subject or removing the distractions. For the social media thing, you have cropped it, I think, manually. When looking through the viewfinder or when you're about to press the shutter speed, it's a good idea to try and envisage the final shot mentally, including the aspect ratio. In order to, what I'm trying to say is to optimize your composition. Often, aspect ratio is the way that you should mentally redefine it before pressing your shutter button. Applying during post processing and correcting it is not a better idea. It would be the choice of through your camera. That is what I would suggest.
Yeah, sure, ma'am. I will try to follow that.
Aspect ratio is a good idea. Maybe like for social media purpose, you have used the 1:1. It's absolutely okay. That's not a big issue. But I have an issue with one day color. When you are editing the picture, color should not be like a very spooky or something like very unnatural. Please try to be more careful on it, time. Okay, I'm sure you will do better. Please be careful while editing the picture. Okay.
Yeah, sure, sir. I'll try to concentrate more on editing. Thank you, sir.
I'm going to next picture now. Okay. Right. Where it Emerald Lake? Is it Emerald Lake?
No, this is Manavanur Lake.
Okay, Emerald Lake in Ooty, right?
No, yeah, it's Manavanur Lake in Kodaikanal. Like you have to cross Pumbare to reach this place.
Okay, fine. That's very interesting, but I feel it bit overwarm. I feel the warm tone could have been reduced a little bit.
Right. Yeah. See, the shadows help to set the mood of the shot. When you think about it, lighting patterns defined by a shadow or as Sri says, it is over. The yellow is over here. And if there are no, you have to attend to the shadows and highlights. If there are no shadows, there would be no patterns. All lighting would do the same. But when you need such patterns, you need to attend to the editing part of it very carefully. The highlights are usually defined, the brightest area in a photo. So you'll have to, as we learn step by step of what you shot and how do you view is different. So when you maybe as shot would be better than after editing sometimes. So this is little bit over exposed colors in editing, I think, but you can also work on a dynamics of this color composition.
Yeah, sure, I'll do it. Like the colors are like edited to pop out the colors. I used to edit throw a lot of colors into the image.
Okay.
So I think I need to concentrate on
yeah,
that.
see, I'll tell you one practical thing. This is often more obvious when you shoot in the black and white photography than with the color. When you lack these highlights, you also lack dynamics. As I said, see, when you suppose when you shoot in a snowy mountain top or whatever, and nothing is truly, while you have what most of us is a flat image. We call it a flat because we like that kind of a fire that is spreading all over the mountain from the top. But actually, it doesn't take you anywhere. You'll have to see to it whether it has a natural color that when you do the editing.
Yeah, sure, I'll concentrate on that. Yeah.
The same way that you should also look into the temperature in photography. See the temperature. I don't know. I think you worked on the temperature also for this.
Yes, ma'am. I worked on temperature and a little bit on dehaze kind of thing. Yeah, I did those.
Because the color really affect the mood of the photograph and how you perceive the images. So does the color temperature also. It is warmer color, the lower temperature, or perceived more pleasant actually. And the same photographs purposely set the white balance to the wrong to convey a certain mood. But cool colors, the higher temperature, the or associated with the kind of a night, the mystery. Neither is better, but simply the photo you should allow the viewers to pursue in a way that you have naturally shot. That is my submission.
Sometimes it will create an impact. The colors always brings that is okay, but I think it's okay. You can actually do work on that. You can reduce the color, but it's okay if you are getting tempted with a different color. You experiment it and show it to your friends. Look, ask them how does it look like that. They may feel like it's good, some of them feel not good, but professionally you need to maintain the standard of color. I suggest you to go nearby original color or sometimes with a bit of warm tone, that is okay, but a bit over warm tone. So I'm sure you can work on it. You can reduce a little bit of warm tone. Apart from
sure, I'll definitely do that.
Okay. Yeah, this is my recommendation. I'm sure you can work on that. Thank you, Richie, for sharing your images. I think you will share a lot of food photography, right? On WhatsApp group, you will be sharing a lot of experimenting in home. They're also very good job. I love them. Thank you, Richie, for sharing your work in WhatsApp.
Thank you so much, sir. Like due to lockdown, I'm not traveling outside, so I used to work on taking food photographs from home.
Okay. So I would like to thank to all participants for joining today's session. I'm sure everybody enjoyed it. Thank you, everybody.
I have a small suggestion to the participants. Think over when you submit the images. See, don't have the kind of a perception says, okay, I need to submit only the best photograph. No, don't go for like that. If you have a doubt, if you have, okay, what a mistake that I made in that image, and is there any clarification in that image? It may be a source of photograph. That's perfectly fine. Don't always think that you'll have to submit only the best photograph. This is not the contest. This is the review session. I would like to remind all the participants, keep shooting, keep clicking. Don't leave the kind of a consistent passion of the fire within you till you get the perfect dynamic image. Best wishes.
Yeah, I'm sure that I've said about it, like it's not a review session. We have to keep focusing more on chicken. I suggest you to choose more content on different experimentation. I try out with different experimentation and share with the pictures with that. So I think it's very important to consider every factor to learn photography. I'm sure you will come up with more pictures in future. Thank you everyone for joining today's review session. And we plan to continue more review with different mentors. In upcoming review will be totally different. We'll update you in the WhatsApp group for sure. Looking forward. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank
Looking
you for your
forward to meet
valuable
you all.
feedback.
Yeah, meet
Thank
you
you.
all for yet another fantastic review session. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks, everyone. Bye.
Yeah.
Bye. Bye.